This is the 12th of October 2013. We're at the address 1530 Southeast 12th Street, Deerfield Beach. We're going to do a seawall inspection and give a general condition of the seawall and the dock. The inspection is going to start on the east perimeter going west. This survey is provided by See Me Dive. Looking at the H-pile, seeing some cracks right there, right here on the border of the property. This is the pile that connects between the neighboring property and the property that we're inspecting. You can see the piling needs some work. Open it up and close it, all the cracks. The radius also is old. I'm going to look down at the bottom and see if there's any radius there. Okay, there is a longitudinal crack here on the slab. Starts from here. And ends up at the next piling. Should be open and concreted. This one also has, this H-pile, the second one, also has some cracking. And you can see where the tie-back cover is. There you go, it fell off. Tie-back metal looks still good. There's a good possibility the tie-back is still anchored in the property. That also needs to be re-cemented. Radius as well. Okay, this is the area of the boat lift. I don't see any cracks on the slab, on the second slab, except here there is a crack on the top. There's not a deep crack, but it's all along right there, so that needs to be opened and re-concreted. And then you can see also another crack on the side of the piling right there. It needs to be opened up and concreted. Again, the radiuses look better on the top, but as you go down you can see they deteriorated from time, and all need to be redone, at least the bottom section. There's another crack, longitudinal, horizontal crack over here, going all the way down the piling. The slab condition is better on this side, because this is not a big crack. Here again there's some cracking on the slab, and it goes bigger over there. I'm pointing with the rod. The piling is better, still has cracking. Check the bottom. Okay, due to the marine growth, oysters and cannot see really, but piling definitely needs some work, and you can see the wake action that's coming by now. That's what puts a lot of the stress on the seawall. The waves hitting it. You can see right here the crack continuing from here, going down and ending up there at the radius. Also here some cracks. The other side of the piling, the radius as well, deteriorated. haven't observed up to now any serious sediment escaping underneath the footer. Everything seems to be coming out of the radiuses, so that's a good thing. Right there is a little bit of a hole to form the concrete. Right there. Going underneath the dock area now. Show you this corner piling. There's a 40% deterioration rate on the lumber. It should either be cased or replaced completely. Okay, next slab. Again, some cracking. There's a horizontal crack, and then there's a longitudinal one, diagonal going in. Looking at the piling, this piling is actually pretty good. Doesn't have too many cracks on it. Checking the radius. Radius appears to be in deteriorated condition on the bottom, but better on the top. But again, if you replace the whole thing. Again, next piling. Small cracks along the side of the H-pile. The tie-back cover seems to be holding on pretty well. There's a crack here on this side, going all the way down to here. Looking at the bottom of the radius. There's no cracking in the slab on this one. It's a very small one, a hairline crack. Again, I don't know how deep it goes, but it goes there and it continues over there. Not a deep crack by any means. Okay, next H-pile. Again, some hairline fracturing. Checking the radius. Bottom has some light to moderate cracking. Right here you can see it's a little deeper, but that could all be repaired. Again, slight hairline cracks on the top section of the slab. There's no way to tell on the bottom section because the marine growth is hiding anything that is there, so it needs to be pressure washed, blasted, and then you can inspect that part. But general condition up to now is moderate. Next H-pile, this H-pile, there's minimal cracking in it. Actually, it's looking pretty good. As the tie-back cover just popped off, so the metal is rusting here. It needs to be recapped here. Looking at the radius. Radius appears pretty good here actually, not bad. This side as well. Here we have again some hairline fracturing on the top of the slab and some longitudinal going down. No way to tell how far down it goes, but it seems like it's going down quite a way. Moving to the next H-pile, you can see the cover of the tie-back is not there anymore, and concrete on the piling is cracking. Radius is deteriorated. Definitely some crackings on the piling. Most of these crackings are due to heavy wake activity from the intercoastal that is right next by. This is a bigger hairline crack right here. Also has to be opened and filled. You can see how the radius is deteriorated here, and it's already sitting away, so it's not even sealing anymore. Again, some crackings on the H-pile. The radius, the other side of the radius of the piling. Seems okay. Here we have a lower crack here, hairline crack, and then an upper one. They all seem to be on the same level, and pretty sure that's due to high tide wake activity. Second to last H-pile also has crackings on the side, and you can see the radius is completely deteriorated with some rust bleeding over here from the rebar behind. The other side of the piling, the radius, also needs to be redone, and some cracks over here. Again, this is the last slab, some hairline cracks and a longitudinal crack going down. This is the border, the western border piling. Actually, this one is not in too bad shape. There's not a lot of cracks on it. And don't see any breaks in the radius, so that's good on the west side. And on the east side, the east side needs to be done. General impression of the seawall is structurally it's still sound. It does have quite an amount of hairline cracks going on the slab area, and the pilings definitely need to be taken care of and coated with new concrete to seal, because you can see the rebar is bleeding through, and that weakens the integrity of the seawall. Moving to the dock, we're going to give a quick inspection of the dock. You can see the piling. This is the most western piling. Also, was concrete cased back some time, and it's about 70%, 70 to 65%. The next piling, you can see the lumber is kind of it's old and it's all nails, and the nails are rusty. This was not done with stainless, it was done with regular nails, galvanized. This piling is in a little better shape, probably at about 80%. If the casing would be heightened, it would probably protect it for a good some time more. Again, you can see the wood is completely rotten here on this support. This is completely off. You can see that. You can move it. See, this brace is completely out. Oh, I'm scaring some crabs. This is completely off. Let's check these ones. This one looks better. Also, you can see how loose it is. So it's not really doing much because the nails are all gone over here. So this is not bracing anything. It's more this part of the beam that's holding. You can see all the red heads are all rusted. So basically this, you can see that. corroded, redheads. Dock definitely needs to be, at least the frame needs to be redone, and the pilings have to be recased. This is the worst pile of them that we showed before. It's already 40% gone from 100, and could probably be strengthened for a few more years. That completes our survey. There was no big sediment loss witnessed on the bottom of the seawall. And this concludes our survey at 1530 Southwest 12th Street, Deerfield Beach. And this survey was conducted by Simi Dive on the 12th of October 2013.